a biblical question. Zach asks, ask Jesse, why are women?
All right, everyone, quick update here.
So crazy and unpredictable. Sage is her guide. That's the nature of evil. And it's not her.
We are at $142 for the day.
What a mess, huh? Can we stop right there?
142.
We'll read the rest of your super chats later, guys. All right, thank you all. Amazing. I want to get you some calls here. I'm looking at what am I looking at? The clock. Jason from Buffalo, New York. Jason, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
I know, so it's Friday, right?
No.
All right. I want to tell you what I think about. I think it's like a puppet of fire. All you do is repeat what other people done said. Like, you would just repeat what Jesse said, and some of that stuff Jesse said wasn't even true.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Who is Jesse?
Jesse Waters. Jesse Waters is the thing from the Fox News earlier. Jesse Waters, the thing from Fox News earlier.
What?
Like, the thing from Fox News, like, you just be repeating what other people say, and you just repeat it to other people.
What do you mean? Give me an example of what he said that I repeated and it wasn't true.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna have to go back and look. I'm gonna go back and look at it.
But then how do you know what you're talking about then? You don't know what you're talking about.
It wasn't true. Yeah, they didn't give comments and say like.
What's going on?
Can you hold 1 minute?
All right. All right.
What?
Yo, they just like, it's like stuff like. Okay, go ahead. All right.
Back in a moment.
Years old now, and I've been clinically depressed since I was 17 years old, and ever since I started listening to you a couple of months ago, so I don't even need to hear the word depression. I don't even care about that because that's not anything that I identify with anymore.
Nice.
I'm 100% cured. I'm 100% better because I've been listening to the Jesse Lee Peterson show, and I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate you, and I just can't even, begin to tell you how much I really appreciate the things that you're doing for young men. Young men need to hear this, and young men need to know this message that you're delivering because it's important. It's vital to their lives, Jesse. I just wanted to let you know that, man.
That's amazing. I mean, you made my day, man. When I hear one soul has returned to the Father, it's like 1,000. It's better than silver and gold. So God bless you, man. This portion of the show is brought to you by Goldco. And Goldco has always been a safe haven because it's something real to invest in. If you don't have your gold, get your gold now. It's going to shoot through the roof eventually. And we have a special promo. Goldco and I have a special promo here on the Jesse Lee Peterson Show. Qualified accounts receive a 10% instant match in bonus and silver. That's so good and worth repeating. Qualified accounts receive a 10% instant match in bonus silver. So I recommend that you run, rush, hurry.
$2.89 for gas, not bad. $2.89 a gallon. Down south, it's like $2.99.
Loves Gold.
$3.99 for premium.
JesseLovesGold.com or call 855
But yeah, we'll take the
644 Gold. 855
Ooh, good
644
adjustments.
Gold. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. You can't go wrong with gold. Amazing. 888-7753-773. Let me go quickly back to Jason out of Buffalo, New York. So, Jason, you were saying that we played soundbites from Jesse Waters' show, and he was talking about how the Democrats have ripped off the American people, and you were saying that it's not true, or it is true, or what are you saying about that?
You're saying it's not true.
And how do you
I
know
think,
it's
like,
not
GOP
true?
I think GOP states gonna rip off their people more than anybody else, you know. That's why they align with Trump.
How do you know it's
Like,
not
why they-
true?
Because like Jesse Lee Waters said, like they would give it.
His name is not Jesse Lee Water, man.
Yo, that shit like you. It might as well be talking like you follow him by his law. You don't fact check nothing that he says.
What is he say?
Whatever.
When did he say those sound bites that were not true?
The giving condoms to Palestine. The what's like there's something else. There's something else like the transgender thing like that.
How do you
A lot
know
of
it's
them things-
not true?
Because a lot of them things that they say like that they were talking about, those be like studies that like the government be doing and stuff.
How do
like
you
that.
know
But
it's not true?
how do I know it's not? True, because
Right.
like they came out and fact check, like they came out and fact check. Once you like look it up,
Who came out and fact checked?
what was I watching? I also like looked it up. There's like a couple of like outlets and stuff that say like that's not true.
Who
Even
came?
the person, like,
And
even
how do
the
you
spokesperson-
know what they were saying was true?
All right, okay. They would have like the form. Have you looked at like the paperwork or something? Have
No,
you
I'm
looked
asking
at,
you,
like,
how do you know that the fact checkers were telling you the truth?
How do I know the fact checkers? Because like I guess like if you want to go by like credibility, I mean you can go by like credibility, by credibility. There's a lot of stuff that Jesse Waters be saying be like lie.
How do you know that the fact checkers were not lying to you?
That they call fact checkers for a reason. they call that for a reason.
What the?
That would make a lot of like.
How do you know the fact checkers were not telling you the truth?
I mean, because that's their job. Jesse Waters.
So it's not Jesse Waters' job to report the news?
He doesn't report news. He reports propaganda.
Is it his job to report the news?
He doesn't report the news. He's not a news show. He's propaganda.
Is it his job to report the news?
It's not his job to report the news. He's a
But
propaganda.
that's what he's doing. And
No,
you said that it's a fact checker job to. You said it's a
We are
fact
audio
job
and video
to
recording this ride
report
for
the
your
news,
safety.
right? The
That's
fact,
not what he
right?
does, though. He doesn't report the news.
Jason.
No, but
Jason.
I'm trying to explain to you. That's not what he does.
Jason.
But, all right. Yeah, let me say what you're saying, but I'm going to tell you, the answer is going to be no, he doesn't do that. He
Jason.
doesn't fact check the stuff that he says.
Jason.
Go ahead.
Is it, you said I asked you, how do you know that the fact checkers are telling the truth? And you said,
That's their job to do it.
and is it Jesse Waters' job to report what he reports?
Oh, you keep saying report. It doesn't be report.
Is it
It's not report.
Jesse's job
It's
to
not
report what he
Opinion. He gives his opinion.
Is
No, he
it
gives his
Jesse's
opinion.
job to report what he's reporting?
It's not. I don't think he does report. I think he gives.
I
his
didn't
opinion.
ask you, he is reporting. Is
Well,
it
I
his
say
job?
I say no.
It's not his job to do
That's not-
that?
No, that's not what he does. He's like, he's trying to clarify something that's not there. That's not what he
Jason,
does. What?
you said it's the people that you believe with the fact checkers or whatever they are. You said it's their job to report what they report, right?
They don't report. They just check what people done said.
And
They
it's
don't
your
report
job to
nothing.
do that, right? To report what people said, right?
They don't report. They don't report. They fact
Then
check
how
what
do you
people
know about
say.
it? How do you know about it?
How do I know about it? Like after they say, like after somebody says something, they come back after and rebuttal the stuff that is wrong.
And do they
give like a
report?
synopsis.
And do they report to you what they said?
They report to me. It doesn't be a report. It'd be like a. All right. I understand. I'll say it's not really a report, but I'll take what you're saying, a report. Yeah, I'm looking at that.
So it's a report, but it's not really a report.
It's not a report. It's a rebuttal to response.
But they are reporting a rebuttal, right?
It's a response to something that somebody said.
But they still reporting that to you, right?
But okay, I'm saying it's not like it. Okay, no, it's not a report. It's more like an analyst instead of a report.
And are they reporting, analyzing to you through by way of reporting?
By report, it's not called a report.
Are they in there analyzing they're doing a little fact check and they're analyzing it? They're reporting that to you, right?
Are they reporting it? All right, I'm gonna say, yeah, they're reporting that to me. They're reporting that to me.
And Jesse, right? So Jesse says something, and then your little people they analyze it, and they report back to you what Jesse said, and they say, well,
it's not little people analyze. It's they fact check what dude said. There's a difference between the two things. They fact check what dude said to make sure what dude said is correct.
I repeated myself, but you said that Jesse is not reporting, but your little fact check people are reporting it, right?
Fact check. I want to say like it's not. You keep saying a report, but that's not what it is.
What
it's
is
a
it?
response to what something is.
What is it?
It's a breakdown. It's an analysis.
And how do you how do you know about the breakdown?
How do I know about the breakdown? I look it up. They be having like fact check. Like this is what the first thing that you said. When you write a report, you write the one thing.
So,
hold
on. You look up the report, right?
I look up to see what I look up the truth. I look to see what happened. But
no, but you look up the report, whether true or not. You look up the report, right?
Hold on. Let me explain to you why. Let me explain to you first of all, like why it's not a report. When you write a report, you write one, then you write like a response to this. When you write a report, you write like two, then like a response to this. No. When you think of like a report form, you think of like a title, a subject, a middle, and all that right there.
What are you talking about, man?
A report. When you think about a report.
Jason.
You know what a report is.
Jason.
Now you gonna try to, okay, go back to your
Jason. Thank you, buddy. I gotta run. I can't play anymore. I literally cannot play anymore. 888-7753-773. Let me go to Corey out of Nashville, Tennessee. Corey, welcome to the show. You're on the air. Oh, sorry about that. Corey.
Can you hear me good?
I can't hear you. Go ahead.
How you doing? All is well?
All is well, Corey. Thank you.
I don't even know if I want to hit you with all this after that conversation, man. That seemed kind of hectic.
It was amazing.
Okay.
What now?
I want to talk to you kind of about meta-ethics. You know what that is?
Miss Ethics?
Meta-ethics.
Meta,
like...
Is she from Georgia?
Always a comedian.
Oh, meta ethics. Okay, hey, just...
Yep. Sir.
I have never heard of that. What is meta ethics?
I just like the study of good in the beginning, the good and evil, kind of like where does rights exist, if they actually exist, and good and evil, what is it, and what's the difference in the two, and where do they come from?
Oh, that's called meta ethics?
Yeah, so basically my question is, do you think that all evil is negative?
Yes. Evil
Yes.
is pure evil.
Okay, so how do you explain profiting from your ideas on good and evil? Because your whole show is based on the idea that there's evil. And so if that idea didn't exist, you wouldn't make money. So how is that not a good thing for you? You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Do you like theology or philosophy, Jesse?
What?
Philosophy or theology?
No. Is that related to metaphysics?
Yes, sir. You really
Okay.
should look into this stuff, man. The humans have these certain fundamental behaviors for a reason, and you also
But I
exhibit
already
these
know.
same behaviors.
I already know.
Only you make money off of it, Jesse.
What do you mean?
You heard everything I said. What do you mean what I mean? You sitting there listening, and you say you can hear me good, right? I know you say you black and slow, man, but and first off, I love your show, Jesse. I'm really
Thank
just
you.
wanting to have a conversation
Yeah, I
here,
know.
okay?
I can tell. No, I can tell that. So you
Yeah.
said that the meta-ethic people say that good and evil and all this stuff, and then you said I make money off talking about this stuff, or what?
Yes, the idea of good and evil. So if you make money off of the idea of evil, then evil is a good thing in your life, isn't it?
No,
Yes, it is. If it didn't exist, you wouldn't have a show.
there's nothing good about evil.
If it didn't exist, you wouldn't make money and be able to pay your bills.
Do you
right?
believe there's something good about evil?
Don't ask me what I believe. You ask every
I
single
just-
person that's loaded. When you create a belief, you create a control scenario. Just like Jesse Jackson got the black people believe in civil rights, then he created an enemy for the black people. You see what I'm saying?
So are you
Yes.
saying that evil is not real?
I'm saying it's life, Jesse. It's evil and good is the exact same thing because one can't exist without the other.
That's
It's
not
just
true.
life. But
Good.
there's people that
Why do you
profit
say that?
off of these ideas.
Why do you say that good cannot exist without evil? That doesn't make sense.
Because you would not recognize evil without good and vice versa, just like you wouldn't recognize light without dark, Jesse.
That's not true.
How the hell you gonna know what good is if you don't have evil to be the adversary? You can't know, man. Think about that, what
Do
you just
you
said.
believe that good?
Don't ask me what I believe,
Do you
Jesse, for
believe-
real. I'm not one of these regular callers,
Do you-
okay?
Do you believe that evil no good?
Bro, don't ask me what I believe. That's a loaded question.
Do you believe that evil recognizes good?
You can't start a conversation without trying to manipulate it right in the beginning.
Thank you, buddy. I gotta run. 888-775-3773. Let me go to Sean out of Florida. Thank you, man. I was trying to conversate with you, but Sean, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Thank you. Hi, how you doing?
All is well. How are you?
Okay.
Oh,
Just
man.
making a quick comment what the last caller was saying. He doesn't realize what God's prayer says because God wants good on earth as it is in heaven.
Yeah.
Like you said, it doesn't have to be evil to know that it's good because one time there was only good or evil entered in, you know. When Eve took the bite.
We are audio and video
of the,
recording this
fruit,
ride for your
Yes.
safety.
forbidden fruit.
Absolutely. That's deep. That's
So
why I don't
anything you can-
understand people who think that, well, I kind of understand them, who think that you can't have good unless you have evil, you can't have evil unless you have good. I don't understand where they're getting that from.
Right. So it doesn't mean they try to get rid of evil. You know, nobody wants evil, hopefully. You know. But
Well, some
I
people
want
love evil. They love
yeah,
it.
you're right.
Yeah.
They love it. They live for it.
Yes.
You know, so it's like something to be, you know, overcome, you know.
Yes.
And Trump, President Trump, he has put in certain laws, and I know everybody doesn't agree with any leader that, you know, has to do certain laws. But it's something that exists in Canada. I know that the tariffs from different areas have gone in, and I think that's to try to, you know, help the economy
Yes.
get back to a little more healthier state with the border having been down, you know.
Yes.
Even though we love Canadians and it's not the the leaders make different decisions, and because we love Canadians because they are our friendly neighbors and have been. But then it's another topic, though, that's going on over in Canada. It's not the people per se. It's really like the system. I don't know if you know about this, but do you remember a man named Dr. Kevorkian years ago? He came to the United States.
Oh yeah, I do. Dr.
Yeah.
Kevorkian was the assisted suicide doctor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
remember
I don't
him.
know
Was he from
where
Canada?
he came from. No, I don't know. I don't
Oh.
think he was from Canada,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know. But his name, I think it's some from another country. But in Canada, they have this thing going on now, and it's increasing in the system, the medical system, and everything with people that are disabled.
Charging cable disconnected. Recording will stop after 2 minutes. Audio-video recording has stopped.
going forward, and I think like maybe therapy, whatever it is that you might think that assist you, like medicine, therapy, faith, or whatever it is. But this thing is going on that I hope that the mentality of that doesn't, enter
We are
in
audio and
to
video
the,
recording this
the
ride for
system
your
over
safety.
here. So the people didn't really accept that with Dr. Kevorkian back in his time.
Right.
But so
I think that assisted suicide, I may be wrong, so someone out there may want to correct me, but I think in some states it's all right, right? In this country as well.
it's already over here.
I think it might be in places like Washington State or Oregon or somewhere up in there. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, it might be that type of, maybe it might be without them making a big hurrah about it. But disagree with that. There was a man, he was an older man, a senior citizen, no pain, not going through anything, had lived, just lived his life doing what he wanted. He had a full life, it appeared, but like at the end of, like as he got older, and he just getting older. And, he had some family and, friends, but he just got bored. Like which was like he couldn't do the things that he used to like to do.
Right.
And he opted for assisted suicide.
So just because you were bored and stuff?
Yeah, he wasn't a person with any kind of health problems, or like some people have the pain, or suffering from arthritis and stuff like
Right.
that. But he shared what he did. He used to be in the theater when he was younger, and I think he had been married and stuff. But he just got older, and he couldn't do the things like he used to do, like everybody else.
And so he decided to go for assisted suicide.
Yeah, but this was in another country though.
Oh.
But for them to, and they had this system that, I guess I don't think they would do that over here or have any kind of clinic or anything like that over here that they would be legally able to do that. You know what I mean?
Well, if you leave it up to the Democrats, you'll have it. If you don't have it, you'll have it soon. If you leave it up to the Democrats.
I believe that's the trajectory that they're heading towards. In the world or whatever,
Absolutely. So I gotta ask. I have one question for you. Are you going to vacation in Gaza?
Oh God! Can you break that down for me? Gaza, is that like near? I've always heard of Gaza, like the Gaza Strip.
It's owned by Israel.
Who owns Gaza? I mean, who?
Well, right now, Israel gave it over to the Palestinian people. But Trump is saying that we're gonna own it, and if we own it, it's gonna be a vacation spot, the #1 vacation spot. But right now, you can't go there for vacation because the Allah people will hurt you.
Well, well, how can we own it? He can just pay for it with money. You have to get voted on.
We can just, I don't know if that's how you're gonna do it, but Trump can buy it, or the guy from X can just tell him we're taking it back.
We had it before.
Well, we didn't have it. Israel had it, but we can have it now. One quick thing before we have to run out of time here. How are you feeling about what Donald Trump doing right now?
Well, I think some of the things he's doing, I do agree with, but nobody probably ever agrees with everything that everybody does. I think that some of the things he's doing is for certain reasons, but I don't want to make enemies with other countries. I think some of the things that are done, maybe the way how they say it's the way you say it. Sometimes how people may receive you. Like the Canadians are very angry with the Americans because of the tariffs. But I think if we come in there saying to the world that our borders have been down, and we've got some corrective measures to make for the economy, and we helping people who are good people that are immigrants. There's nothing wrong with revamping the system to
Are
help
you
people who
happy that Canada will become the 51st state of America?
well, they want to do that.
They don't have no choice. They don't have a choice. Trump is the boss.
He can say that Canada can become the 51st.
He can say and do whatever he wants.
Really?
he white. He white.
Well, whatever's done.
Sean, hold on, Sean. Back in a moment. Hate news, not the fake news. One more hour to go. Most people are unhappy. They're miserable. They have rough lives. They're depressed, suicidal, young and old, of all races. I understand. I know why, and I do understand it. Because exactly what's happening in me is happening with everybody outside of me, inside of them. And I've noticed that with those who really want to understand, they will become it just like that. Out of one counseling session. If you need counseling, you can go to rebuildingtheman.com or call 800-411-2663. 800-411-BOND. Best counseling service on this side of heaven.
Oh boy, the Ukraine war welfare from Europe, it's terrible. They're enabling the destruction of the Ukraine and Russia, by the way. And the Super Bowl in New Orleans, pass. Japan's great Ohani, or Japanese in America, the great baseball player Otani, whatever his name is. His interpreter was sentenced after, I guess he was convicted of stealing. What a mess. Over 100 snakes were removed from the Sydney, I guess that's Australia, homeowner's garden. Wow. It's a mess. There's TB, tuberculosis, in Kansas, and they're trying to dance around because Kansas got rid of some of their so-called public health madness in their evil government. And there was a judge who's trying to stop the federal employee buyout deadline. What a mess. And also there's more Panama Canal drama. This is the end of hour 2 of the Jesse Lee Peterson Show. It is Express Yourself Friday, February 7th, AD 2025. The lines are full, guys. JLP will be right back to your calls. You can call in periodically, every so often, okay? But first, it's Hake News, not fake news. Call Me Nonsense Network, CNN, reports that a pair of U.S. lawmakers are seeking to ban government workers from using a Chinese startup, DeepSeek. DeepSeek's artificial intelligence chatbot on their official devices. Representatives Darren LaHood, a Republican or Republicant, not sure, from Illinois, and Josh Gottheimer, a New Jersey Democrat. I call them demon rats. Set to propose the legislation today. Maybe they already have, citing national security concerns. Just weeks ago, DeepSeek shocked Silicon Valley and Wall Street by releasing an advanced AI model called R1, DeepSeek's R1, with the same capabilities as top American models of AI, despite being cheaper to train and requiring less electricity. Wow, the model has fueled concerns that the U.S. could fall behind China in the global AI race. Shouldn't have been doing the DEI in America. Anyway, California wildfires, California utility company Southern California Edison said their equipment may be associated with, okay, not necessarily, but it may be the ignition of the Hearst fire, which burned alongside the Eaton and Palisades fires, okay? It wasn't the one in the Palisades, and it wasn't the one in Pasadena and Altadena. during last month's firestorms. It's the CNN is calling it firestorms in Los Angeles. The admission came amid a required filing with the state's utility regulators. The Hertz fire burned for 8 days before fully contained. It did not destroy any structures or lead to any death, unlike the other two fires. In a second filing, the utility also addressed videos of the deadly
We are
fire's
audio and
early
video
stages,
recording this ride for
suggesting
your
a
safety.
possible link to SoCal Edison's equipment. The company said they're working to determine potential causes of the ignition, including if its equipment could be related to the cause of the fire that destroyed over 9,000 structures and killed 17 people in Altadena. Well, there's more blame to go around, honestly, even if they were partly behind it. Not sure, though. And the Ukraine's Air Force got a boost in its war effort against Russia Thursday with the arrival of Mirage fighter jets, cool name, from France, along with U.S.-made F-16s from the Netherlands. French President Emmanuel Macron had promised the jets to the Ukraine last summer. The Ukrainian sky is becoming more secure, so said Defense Minister Rustem Umerov in a statement. New fighters expected to improve Ukraine's ability to provide air cover for troops, attack ground targets, take on enemy planes, and intercept missiles. The latter could be vital as Russia has stepped up their missile attacks on the Ukrainian cities, often sending dozens in one night of missiles. Cool. I mean, it's not cool. It's cool, but it's terrible. Anyway. Yeah. Skip the Super Bowl. Just watch church and then watch it again. I'm James Hake. Now back to JLP.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Welcome to the third hour of the show today. You can get involved by calling 888-7753, 773-888-77-JESSE. And my biblical question for this week is a doozy. And it's only for those who want to overcome their hell, their misery. You got to realize that human beings are miserable. And they roam the earth, seeing who they can hurt to bring into their hell with them so they can get a false sense of life. Human beings have no love in them. That's why you must see it for yourself and overcome it. Return to the Father. Human beings are evil, nasty, and that's why I know with love in the world, there's no love, there's only hate. But you can overcome it. So the biblical questions are for those who want to overcome their misery and stop being so revengeful and jealousy and judgmental and lonely and lost and suicidal thoughts and pure evil. Human heart is wicked. God said human heart is wicked. You can't even trust an angry person. Do not trust an angry person. An angry person is evil. I don't care who it is. So these questions are to help you or encourage you to get to know yourself so you can overcome evil. But if you don't want to, you stay right in there and be miserable. Love your hell. Is anger a part of intelligence or stupidity? The biblical question. Is anger a part of intelligence or stupidity? Amazing question. If you're busy and around and running around, you can podcast the shows. But no matter where you are and what you're doing, you can listen to the show live on your iPhone or iPad by calling the listen line on Talk Stream Live at 605-615-4131. 605-615-4131. And to donate, and we're going to finish up those super chat we started on to donate and have your comments read out loud. Go to buymeacoffee.com/JLPtalk, buymeacoffee.com/JLPtalk, or Bond JLP Cash App. Bond JLP Cash App. When human beings deliberately try to hurt other human beings, why don't you see that that's evil? And that those people or that person are evil? Why? And why would you spend 10 minutes hanging out with an evil person? They'll destroy you. I don't care if it's your daddy, your mama, your brother, your sister, your husband, your wife, your children, your so-called friends. Human beings are wicked, and they look around the earth to see who they can make because they're so vicious and revengeful. They gotta find somebody else to hurt, so they can feel. And when they can hurt you, and if they can hurt you, they feel life, which is death. So work on you, overcome evil, the anger in you, and you can overcome the world. All right. So to donate, have your comments read out loud. Go to I think I said that, but go to buymeacoffee.com or Bond JLP Cash App. We're gonna finish the super chat. Bond JLP Cash App. It's Friday. It's Get It Off Your Chest Day. It is Express Yourself Friday.
You Tom like a mug. You need to go and get yourself bleached because everything you say. And you're sitting up there looking like a tar baby.
Am I killing semantics argument of music range?
I wonder if you've been smoking pot.
What did we learn this week?
Both former President Biden and former Vice President Harris made videos to show the DNC members saying they need to fight for the future.
How many of you believe that racism and misogyny played a role in Vice President Harris's defeat? That's good. You all passed.
No! Did you guys learn anything?
We pledge to appoint more than one transgender person to an at-large seat.
Raise your hand if you would commit to what you just asked.
I guess I didn't learn anything.
Are you sure this is okay?
Relax, it's fine.
What an evil woman.
Motherly love. And I just want to give you all a little of something that's been on my heart your Thanks.
Oh, Lord.
You fight on, you fight on.
Debate.
You fight on, you fight on.
I wonder if a kid said, Mama, why'd you do that at a debate? That's not normal. What the? Anyway, I want to go quickly back to Sean out of Florida. Sean, amazing.
Yes.
And so you love what Donald Trump is doing?
I do agree with some things that he's doing because I understand I feel like I understand the reason behind it. The only thing I might have a little, say in it with any of us. I say, of course we don't want to make enemies in what somebody has to do, like diplomacy, a little diplomacy to tell the world, we got our borders down, everybody knows that, how many people have come in, but there are some good people in there, mixed in there with immigrants too, so it's, we're working with, them, and,
have you ever seen an illegal alien, a good illegal alien?
Well, I mean, if somebody came in illegally, of course, they have to, any country, not just the United States, but any country would have to go by the policy of keeping their citizens safe. So they know who this person is and they're coming in the right way. So even if somebody came in, illegally, of course, the country would have to address that the right way by, it's penalization for not
So,
respecting the country.
because of time and I got to run here, do you hope that Donald Trump be president for 20 years?
Well, if he, with diplomacy and to keep the allies.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
That we keep allies, that if it's 20 years that he gets, which won't be without policy now, because our president won't get 2 terms.
Well, I hope that he did 20 plus years as president. He could become king.
Do you think it's a pattern? Do you think it's a pattern that can be pointed out for this? Looking back at the United States history, at one time, which was a glorious time, the United States really had a lot of, respect of the world.
Right.
In a good way. It just smiled. Everybody smiled. And
everybody want to be a part of America.
Right. Because it was like, what was the United States doing to have that position in the world? And I do think you can point to some things that the different presidents did. For one thing, they blessed Israel. And the Bible does say if you bless Israel, he'll bless you.
Yes.
Nobody can dispute that America was considered a superpower, not because of not dictatorship, none of those elements was the reason. You just heard every president they supported Israel in a balanced way, and they seem to have reached great blessings. This land reached great blessings. Was so much everybody wanted to come over here.
Yeah.
And I think it's whatever as time go on, if that changes, that thought on Israel, no matter who disagrees with it, it doesn't matter. It's what the word says, and I mean you can point to that. You can't.
Yeah.
You cannot disagree with that.
I remember when I was growing up, black people and all people were taught to love Israel, and and you're right. Americans loved Israel, but now they've been taught to hate Israel, and as a result of hating Israel, America is suffering.
Yes, so that's one point right there that says, you can disagree with, but you can point that America is a witness. Everybody knows this land has been blessed. This country is, and it wasn't because of the elements of dictatorship, nothing like that.
Right.
It was if that changes, we just in later times, if that changes, anybody speak against that place over there? Oh, one quick fun trivia fact.
Real fast.
Okay, you know how Jesus is referred to as the Lamb of God.
Right.
Did you? And there are no. I don't think there's any snakes over there. And I'm talking about real venomous snakes over there in that land, Israel, such a blessed land where he walked when he was in flesh. The thing is, I heard this, and people can research it, but I heard this.
725.
This has been the lamb, the animal, the lamb. The blood of the lamb, of the real animal lamb, is the anti-venom for the snake. And a real physical. I mean, you can research it to see if it's true. I think it's something
you
in
may
the
be
lamb.
onto something, but I never heard that before.
But you see how nature, the physical world, it's in agreement with the spiritual. So it's a lot of things that you find if you research it, you'll find that there's a lot of things in the physical world that preaches sermons in agreement with the spiritual world. It's like you just agree, like it tells you to go to the ant, the lady person to go to the ant and see how the ant conducts. Okay, well, thank you so much.
Sean, it was good talking. You remember Hake? Hake of the Hake Report.
Yeah.
He said hi.
He comes on right after he comes out the show.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Good to talk to y'all.
Okay. Take care now. 888-775-3773. Did you hear that I guess last night or this morning, Kanye West tweeted out some interesting tweets. And I just saw them this morning, so I don't really know what to think about them. And here's the first one from X.
From his Twitter, it reads, "Free Puff." He's talking about...
We can't see it.
I'm putting it up, but he's talking about Free Puff here on his Twitter.
Dude, where is this guy?
That's what the first one says?
It says Free Puff.
Free Diddy?
I think that's what
Is he talking about Diddy?
I think so.
Amazing, okay.
The second one reads, "I love Hitler. Now what?"
He loved Hitler. Isn't Hitler dead? What the?
He says, "I'm a Nazi."
And what else?
"I don't even know what the F anti-Semitic means. It's just some BS Jewish people made up to protect their BS. Was that the right there?"
I wonder why he maybe woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I wonder why he woke up this morning with that on his mind.
For Eugene?
Yes, I am.
That's interesting. I don't know what it all means. How do you respond to something like that?
Was he up late or was he up early?
My producer said he wrote that at
4 in the morning.
4 in the morning.
Eugene's got to give us better directions. I don't know where I'm going.
4 in the morning, wherever he is.
Excuse me?
Eugene's got to give me better directions. I didn't know where I was going.
You don't know where we're going?
For the pickup, I didn't know where to pick you guys up.
Oh, right
He needs,
there,
he doesn't know
Yeah, I know. I have that problem.
how
I
to
have that
fix
issue
it.
all the time.
I don't know how to respond.
Well, you guys can move the pickup location.
I don't know what.
Excuse me?
You can move the pickup location.
How do you do that?
You move it. It asks you.
Posting a lot on
When you put in the address, it'll ask you where do you want to be picked up, and then you move it.
Man, the last time I heard about him, he was at some award show
Okay.
recently, and he had his, I guess, his girlfriend or wife or something with him, and she was half dressed. They said,
Yeah.
it wasn't dressed right.
Joel
But-
Friday showed it on his show.
But anyway, I don't know what to say about it. I want to show you one quick thing, and then we're going to get to your super chats and phone call. Sorrow's Bat radio station exposed undercover ICE agents. This is from Fox News. The FCC is looking into a radio station backed by left-wing billionaire George Soros, who has come under fire for revealing live locations of undercover ICE vehicles and agents. Watch this from Fox.
Soros and his son, whose money is funding a radio station, a series of radio stations that's been accused of broadcasting live locations, by the way, in Colorado. Undercover ICE agents, locations of them. Meanwhile, KCBS Radio in San Francisco reportedly told listeners on January 26, get this, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents are currently carrying out an operation on the east side of town. The county's response network says agents in San Jose were in unmarked vehicles. FCC Chair Brendan Carr joins us now. He's running that probe. Concerning to you, Brendan?
Yeah, of course. Look, I'm trying to look on the right side of things. Here, I think that's the fact that we are having an unprecedented number of deportations taking place in this country. And for that, thank goodness for President Trump. Promises made, promises kept. He came in and said he's the person that can not only secure the border, but deport people that are here illegally. And he's carrying that out with unprecedented speed. Thanks to Secretary Noem, Tom Homan as well. Here, this is really concerning. So what happened was you had ICE agents undercover doing operations in East San Jose, part of the town known for violent gang activity. You had this radio station broadcasting a live location, identifying the unmarked vehicles that they were in. And again, against the backdrop of Democrat leaders in Congress saying it's time for people to take fights to the street against Trump's agenda. So we have sent a letter of inquiry, a formal investigation into that matter, and they have just a matter of days left to respond to that inquiry.
Basis. If I didn't understand, I would not understand why is it that anyone will fight against Donald Trump deporting illegal aliens from the country. It look like illegally being here.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
And George Soros just seemed to have a thing about destroying countries, from what I've read and heard about him. What an evil guy. Human beings are evil. They have no love. Amazing. Let me go to Jonathan out of New York. Jonathan, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hey, Jesse, I did want to talk about the biblical question. But first of all, I appreciate the show, but you're wrong on Israel.
What do you mean?
Every country in the world is like calling it a genocide and saying that you just want a vacation there in Gaza after what they've done to Gaza. It just destroyed it. It looks like a horror scene out of a movie. And you just be saying you want to go there and dance on a parade.
So you said I'm wrong on Gaza?
Yeah, you're wrong in Israel and Gaza.
And what am I saying wrong about Gaza?
I agree with every country other than the United States. What Israel's been doing to them is terrible for the past 50 years. Basically an open-air prison.
What am I saying wrong about? You saying you disagree with me about Gaza, right?
Yeah.
So what am I saying that's wrong about Gaza? What do you disagree with me about?
Well, you said something about wanting Americans to vacation there because Trump is going to apparently take it over. I don't think that's true. I think it's an excuse to send troops over there to sell.
So you don't think that Donald Trump is going to...
Like that go to war for Israel again.
You don't think Donald Trump is going to take it over?
That's what he's saying. That's what he's telling you. He's saying, yeah, we're like this. Everybody was against it, even his supporters, saying no more troops in the Middle East. He's saying, yeah, we're going to send troops to the Middle East, but it's a good thing actually. It's actually America first. And America will get a base in Gaza, so we can help Israel spread war even more.
So Jonathan, you don't believe that Donald Trump is going to take Gaza over?
I don't think so. I think he's just using that as an excuse to send troops.
But I don't know if he would do it or not. But I don't know if he's serious about it or if he's really going to do it. And Netanyahu was standing there with him when he said it. And Netanyahu wasn't laughing as though it was a joke. Would you think Netanyahu is for or against Trump taking over Gaza?
I think we'll get some concessions. It's mostly going to be in the form of military bases. And here's the real question. Who's actually going to live in the land of Gaza? It's going to be the Israelis. It's not going to be the Americans.
Why not?
So it's really significant.
Even if we own it, are you saying that if we own it, we can't live there?
You could go there. Americans can go to Israel if they want to.
But you can't go to Gaza. You can't go to Gaza.
Yeah, because Palestine. Well, actually, you could.
No,
but
you
now you
can't.
can't.
No, because we went over there before we were bombed, right? And it was just right after Israel had given the Gaza Strip over to the Ala Uaba people. And we went there, but we couldn't go into Gaza because the Ala Uaba people didn't like Christians and Jews.
No, that's not true. You know, it's a tradition in Israel to spit on Christians. And Palestinians, there's a lot of Christians there. They have a lot of respect for Christians.
But they don't like Christians and Jews. They say we're infidels.
Well, Jews call us goyim, so it's kind of the same thing. Like, it's both of them. Like, there's a lot of religious conflict, and I think that's you know, you can play that game, but what really happened is Israel kept a bunch of basically innocent people. We're killing them for 50 years. Even in 2023, when October 7th happened, in that same year, there were a lot more Palestinians killed by Israel than Israelis killed by Palestinians. It's been that way for 50 years.
So do you agree with me that Ala Uaba people, they hate the Christians and the Jews?
No, I don't agree with that.
So then why do they want us dead and they think we're infidels?
They had a rebel group. Hamas to the left of it was actually propped up by Israel. You listen to Dennis Prager, who's a huge Zionist, and he concedes that Israel propped up Hamas on purpose to try to get rid of Palestine. And the plan for
But
years.
you're not answering my question.
It's an Israeli plan.
You're not answering my question.
And they control over a politician.
You're not answering my question.
What's the question?
Why do they, you said you don't believe they want to kill the Christians and the Jews. When they say they do, they say that we're infidels. Are you okay with that?
No, this is propaganda. This is the propaganda that you're doing. And it's not all propaganda. It's like we get annoyed, obviously, like righteously, like when you call angry, you can feel like, oh, there's some So in these 50 years, yes, we're going to have a revolution rise up and eventually do something.
So you're okay with the are you okay with the infidel, with the Allah people wanting to kill the Christians and the Jews?
The reason of 9/11 was the Allah people.
You're not answering my question.
No, I do not think it's right. Or, like, I think that people are like radical terrorists over there.
You're not thinking what is right.
If people are radical terrorists and they really want to kill like all the Christians and Jews, yeah, we'll be ready to take them out.
Do you think it's right that the Allah people want to kill the Christians and the Jews because they believe that we're infidels?
There's over 1 billion Muslims who want to kill all the Christians and Jews.
You're still not answering the question.
But it's a question that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense that the Allah people want to kill the Christian Jews, or it doesn't make sense that I don't know. It doesn't make sense that I'm saying it, or that's what they want.
Because the question makes an assumption that the Allah people just want to kill all the Christians.
I'm telling you what they said.
I'm Bob Wayne, I'm Paul Greg. All my life, man, fuck sack. If I did, I mean, I never in the end of my ass like a cupcake. My man,
The Bible saying that Christians and Jews are infidels and they're worthy of death, and you can deceive them, you can do whatever it takes to destroy them, you can befriend them, you can do whatever it takes to destroy them. Are you okay with that?
I'm also not okay with what the
You still didn't answer the question, but
okay. No, but that's not what they want though.
It is. I just told you it was in their little Bible thing. They want to kill.
By Israel. Like,
Jonathan, why are you not answering that question?
It's just a false premise.
It's not. It was in the Bible. It was in the Bible, man. And so even young kids been taught the moment they pop out of mama's womb, they're taught that the Christians and the Jews are infidels and they are worthy of death. You heard them over in this country chanting from the ocean to the sea.
Yeah, because they don't want to have to be genocide. They want to have their own land.
And so are you okay with them wanting to kill the Christians and the Jews from the river to the sea? Are you okay with them wanting to kill the Christians and the Jews?
Okay, you said they're saying
that is hilarious.
Are you okay with the Allah people wanting and teaching to kill the Christians and Jews?
What do you want to know how to do?
I'm not giving an answer. You're not giving me the answer I want. You're giving me the answer you want. What answer do you want? You have.
I'm just saying it's not a good question.
Why is not a good question? Why is it not a good question? Why is it not a good question if you're okay with the Allah people wanting to kill the Christians and the Jews? Why is that not a good question?
Because every other country in the world except America knows that Israel is the aggressor.
You're not answering that question. Why are you okay with them wanting to kill the Christians and the Jews and then drive us from the river to the sea?
Okay, so it's Palestine that's trying to drive Israel from the river.
Why are you not answering the question, man? You're all around the question. You're dodging the questions of if you're okay for them to want to kill the Christians and the Jews.
No, it's not okay.
And why not?
No, they're not. If they were doing that, it would not be okay.
Why is not okay?
If they were trying to kill all the Christians and Jews, that would be bad, yeah.
Why is it not okay that they want? Why is it not okay that they teach and they want to kill the Christians and the Jews? What's wrong with that in your mind?
You could take a lot of religions and make them look really violent, and yes, there's
You're not answering that question. You're not answering my question. Why are you dancing around that question?
Because they want to kill all they want to kill all Goyim.
Jonathan.
The Goyim should be slaves.
Jonathan.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
Yeah.
Why are you okay with them wanting to kill the Christians and the Jews?
Okay, I'm okay with that because there's different sects of every religion that becomes radical, and yes, there are some sects of Islam who do take some parts of it could just be a fundamentally religious thing, like not all.
And you're okay with it, huh? And you're okay with it?
Well, no, I'm not okay with it from any religion.
Are you? You're not okay with them wanting to kill the Allah Abba people wanting to kill the Christians and the Jews? You're not okay with that?
No, I'm not okay with that.
Are you Christian?
Yes.
You're a Christian?
Yes.
You love the Jews?
Yes, I love the Jews.
You love the Jews? You love the Jews?
100%, yes.
You love what? White people?
I do love white people. And black people. But just not the Mexicans.
Amazing. I know you want to respond to the biblical question. Hold on a minute. The treasure chest is now open on D-Live. Back in a moment. Okay. The hate report is coming up
Take care. Have a good one.
at the top of this hour.
Okay.
TheHateReport.com from 9
I'm
to
going up
11
over there.
a.m. Pacific time.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, take care.
And after hate,
Thank you.
brand new episode of The Fallen State. The Fallen State .tv. Very interesting discussion with Jeremiah Watkins. Jeremiah is a voice actor, stand-up comedian, and the host of Trailer Tales. And stand up on the spot. Watch this.
Next time on The Fallen State.
So when is the baby coming?
I have two.
Why only two?
I'm not black. We'll be right back, folks. It might offend people, but I didn't vote in this last election.
What a pain. Why not?
Okay, big alpha. You wild. You wild.
I rest my case.
He rests his case.
So listen, I gotta put you on the hot seat.
I'm not already on the hot seat.
It was fun. It was funny and fun. Support the Fallen State right there at thefallenstate.tv, all right? /donate and locals.com or locals. You can go to either one. And after that, the American Anchor Baby. The American Anchor Baby. On loan. No, not on loan. Energy given to him by God. Not alone. It's a gift. energy all over the place. And then Sunday morning fellowship. All are invited at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Doors open at 10:30. RebuildingTheMan.com/church. You can watch it online, no matter where you are, live in this world. All right. And get Punchy's coffee. Good. My own coffee now, and it's delicious. That Mexican guy ain't got nothing on me. That coffee man, what's his name?
Don, what's it?
That make the
I can't
coffee.
remember now.
Juan
Valdez. That's right.
Juan ain't got nothing on me. What the? Punchy's Coffee. Go to rebuildingtheman.com/stores. Rebuildingtheman.com/stores. All right. Amazing coffee. And every dime goes back into the nonprofit organization, back into our organization to make it work. All right. One quick thing. Hate mentioned in the news, hate news, that there was a plane missing in Alaska. This is from CBS News. Crews in Alaska are searching for a plane that went missing over with 10 people on board Thursday afternoon. Watch this from CBS News.
I don't think it's a clip.
Oh, you don't have it?
No, is there a clip to this? It didn't say it in the packet.
Well, while we were doing that, this black female by the name of something Presley, I forgot her first name. She's Ayanna Presley. She is a mess. I don't know why y'all let these black people in your government, but okay. She claimed Iowa is too white. Can a white person say Chicago is too black? Or South Central LA is too black? Can a white person say that and nothing's done about it or said about it? KCRG. A Massachusetts Democrat slammed Iowa policy, particularly around minorities and marginalized population during a U.S. House committee hearing with our government. Here's where this insane, evil, wicked female, what's her name? Ayanna Presley said this crazy thing. Watch this next.
Like Iowa. Governor Reynolds, let's learn more about the state. Do you know what percentage of Iowans are white and what percentage are black?
I don't know the exact percentages, no, but by far larger percentage of the white population.
That's correct. Iowa is 90% white and only 4.5% black. So that is drastically different from the national population. So when Republicans suggest Iowa should be a national model, they're advocating for a government that doesn't reflect our country. So let's talk about what this model.
That white woman, I wish she had the gonads to tell that black helper how to eat the cabbage. I would say, you know what? It's 90% white. Thank God. It's beautiful because of that. It's not a ghetto. We don't come up here. We gonna keep it white. We try to get it 100% white. Remember in the blacks were so bad in or are so bad in New Orleans that the white people got fed up. They're like, you know what? We tired of this mess. We tried to help y'all. We told you that we don't hate you. We gave you DEI, and you still destructive. We're gonna move out. We're gonna start our own little country or state. This woman should have said to that black Ayanna Presley thing, you know what? I don't know, but I know it's more white people, and we're gonna keep it that way. Any problem with that? But white people won't speak up. Let me go quickly back to Jonathan. New York. Jonathan love Israel. Jonathan,
My favorite country, yeah, go ahead.
if you were the president of Israel and the
We are
Allah
audio and
Akbar
video
been trying to
recording this
kill
ride
you
for your
and kill
safety.
so many Jews over the years, and they still want to run the Christians and the Jews from the river to the sea, and you were president, and these people been bombing you forever. You gave up land, and you still want to take you to the river from the sea. What will you do differently as president of Israel?
Well, I would stop bombing them. That's what I would do. I'd stop mowing the grass.
And you let them continue to bomb you?
No, it's 100 times more Muslims that have died around Israel.
But you would let them continue to bomb you?
No, if there's somebody bombing Israel, well, you should target that group and get rid of the group who's actually trying to bomb you.
And so you will bomb
Like all the Middle East, they're all human shields.
You
It's not
will-
just about Palestine.
you will bomb Allah Akbar back over there if they bomb you.
Yes, I would target the group and then bomb them back.
Oh, okay. Oh, amazing. So Israel's doing the right thing then.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, okay. What the? All right, thank you, man.
You convinced me. Oh wait, I want to answer the biblical question.
Oh, yeah. Is anger a part of intelligence or stupidity?
I think it's stupidity because you realize how often it's misplaced. You'll place your anger on people who really don't deserve it because something else is got you angry. Your life circumstances or somebody that you don't have the recourse to access.
Yeah.
So you take it out on the people that don't really deserve it. It happens very often, and it's that's why I think it's a good example of why stupidity. From Norm Macdonald, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. What you guys were talking about earlier.
Who?
Norm Macdonald, a famous comedian. He was talking about
Oh,
God.
that was on the show?
Can there be good without evil?
Oh,
Was the
no,
question.
it did.
And there can be good and evil, and there has to be evil, because if God is all good, if he just created all good, he'd just be more of himself. So in order to create life, he couldn't just create more of himself.
Jenny. Hold on a minute.
Sorry, I'm ranting here.
Yeah. What how you gonna run Israel and you're ranting? Netanyahu does not rant.
No, he doesn't. He's very sophisticated.
So, in real short, and I gotta run, you're saying good cannot exist without evil, and evil cannot exist without good?
Yeah, I'm saying both have to exist, because
That's
if it
not
was all
true.
good, God would just be reproducing.
Why do you say that? Do you think evil no good?
Well, there is evil in this world.
Do you think
Right.
evil knows good?
Does it know good? I know that's a tough question.
Why?
Does it know good?
Yeah.
Like, are they like related in any way? Like, do they need each other? I think
No.
they are separate things.
No.
I think they are separate.
Is evil aware of good?
No.
And then why do you think you need evil in order to have good?
Because if it was all good, then we wouldn't exist. It'd just be all God. Because God is good.
And it is all good, but the people just don't know it.
Yeah. But I think that's why we exist. There has to be some type of conflict in order for things to actually happen.
Not
And
true. It
hopefully
don't have to
that's-
be. That's not true. You can have perfect peace right here on earth if human beings were to overcome their wicked hearts. That would be perfect peace. But you know what, Jonathan, call me again. Very interesting, man.
All right. Yeah. Good conversation.
Do you make a quick yes or no? No follow up. You agree with me about the dream team? Donald Trump, Netanyahu, and Putin. The dream team.
I'll take 1 out of 3.
And which one?
That's up to you.
I'm taking all 3. Which one you take?
I'll take Trump and Putin.
You love Netanyahu?
I love him. I hope he comes.
He just like Trump and Putin. They're the same.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the
No, it's true. Next time you come to town, I want you to come and meet him and talk to him.
All right.
All
If he
right.
invites me, I might get on change my mind.
You will. All right, buddy. Call me again, all right?
All right. Yeah. See you later.
All right, buddy. Super chat. Super.
Super chats. Over on buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk, Andrew answering the biblical question.
Is anger a part of intelligence or stupidity?
I believe anger is a part of both intelligence and stupidity, because this reminded me of triumph and disaster. They are both imposters.
Oh, amazing. Interesting. I'll put my 2 cents in on Sunday. Thank you. Thanks for your support.
And part are two different words. When you put it apart together, then it means separate. But anyway, thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
Gregory G. 5 copies. The silent prayer works. Don't give up.
Yeah, stay with us, stay with us. Stay. And to the men at the meeting last night, we had our men's forum, monthly men's forum last night. And it was amazing. It was like, guys, stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. The guys and the ladies of the forum, the men's forum and ladies forum, are on fire. Just stay with it. Don't let the thoughts talk you out of working on yourself. Because the thought would tell you, oh, it's not going to work. You don't understand it. It's not going to work for you. Don't believe that. It's just a thought and it's lying. Stay with it. What's the guy name from England again?
Danny.
Hey, Danny. Danny was there all the way from England. Can you imagine that?
He was listening to the Hate Report and Hate News and JLP show earlier in the week, talking about all these plane crashes and things. He's flying over here.
You're like, Jesse, you talking about all these plane crashes, and I'm about to take a flight from England to USA. What on American Airlines? What the? Here's that, we had a summit of the missing plane in Alaska. Watch this from CBS News.
At this moment, a search is on for a plane that went missing over Alaska. The flight left Unalakleet yesterday and was heading to Nome. Both cities are on the state's west coast. This is about an hour-long flight. Usually, 10 people were on board. The local fire department says the pilot told air traffic control he needed to enter a holding pattern while waiting for a runway to free up. It's not clear where the plane went after that.
Wow. So the plane went to Nome and it's not known where it is. It's not known. Okay. Thank you.
Anyway, Gregory G says the silent prayer works. Don't give up. 5 copies. Very generous. Thank you.
Thank you.
All my bone days. Hey, Jesse, congratulations to you and Vaughn on 35 years come this Sunday.
This Sunday, 35 years ago, when we started. God, isn't that amazing? Where did the time go? Oh, amazing. Thank you.
As you reflect, is there anything else you learned about yourself that you didn't know when you first started Vaughn?
When I first started Vaughn, I did not know that there was no me. I did not know that. I didn't know for sure, or I didn't know that all thoughts, all lies, all the time. And when I realized it, then I started telling people, all thoughts are all lies, all the time, and there is no you. You're not your thoughts, you're not your body, you're not your feelings, emotions. It's all you. You're not your body. And I didn't know that all the way. Thank you. Amazing. And thank you for you. Thank you.
All my bone days says shout out, hey, to all Nick, Derek, me, Daniel, Billy, Doug, and everyone else behind the scenes. Amazing.
Amazing. Thank you. Who's that?
All my bone days.
All my bone days. Thank you. Amazing. Back. Shout out to you.
Strong arm emoji. Is Jesse biblical question?
Is anger a part of intelligence or stupidity?
Both. Anger breaks all types of identities.
Amazing. I'll put my 2 cents in on Sunday. Thank you.
Finance with 11. It's very generous. Biblical question.
Is anger a part of intelligence or stupidity?
Anger is part of stupidity. There's a big difference between God's ways and the devil's ways, and that is why you can't reason your way to God. You can read the present.
this ride for your safety.
He was referring to, responding to Jason who think the fact, who think that fat chick is around. Yeah. Oh, baby, thank you.
Woozy with the rumble on Jesse. Can you swim? I can't do this for some reason. And not just because you're black.
And it is because of that. I used to be able to swim all the time. I'm not good. And when I first moved to LA, but then I stopped swimming for a long time. And then now when I try to swim, it's different. It's not easy. Thank you, Will. You're not wrong about that one.
Will Rico with a...
I can't picture it either. Thank you.
On Cash App, Will Rico says, thank you for doing God's work consistently. Love you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support.
Travis on Cash App, love what y'all do and the stay with it style. Thanks, hands, strong.
Right on. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it.
Calvin from Ohio. The caller could have had a point if he explained it calmly. To help, you asked, does evil know good? I asked you, was Satan not a high-ranking angel at one point? When you have God in your life, which is good, Satan, which is of evil, will always pull you from it. It's impossible to have a positive charge without a negative, says Calvin.
So is he saying that evil does no good or doesn't?
He doesn't answer, but
He didn't answer that question. What's up?
But he asks if Satan was not a high-ranking angel.
Yeah, but that was then. That's not now. Oh, amazing.
Jennifer, thank you, Calvin.
Yeah, thank you, Calvin.
5 copies from Jennifer. Jesse, can you talk about the healing part of that the Bible speaks about? I remember when you mentioned learning about healing, when you went to the hospital and healed someone, and you felt the spirit leave their body. I've been interested in this for a while. Thanks.
Oh, that's an interesting question. Because of time, I can't respond now, but very interesting, and I will listen. Thank you.
Thank you, lady Jennifer. Bruce on X. I'm gonna say it has to be an intelligent emotion. I guess this is a biblical question.
Is anger part of intelligence? Is a part of intelligence or stupidity?
I'm gonna say it has to be an intelligent emotion for situations that need to be resolved with a certain finesse. And I'm loving your show. Keep it up, Jesse Lee.
Thank you, I appreciate it, and I'll respond on Sunday.
No I in Jesse, Jesse,
right.
By the way.
Yeah.
Laquan bought a coffee. Hey, Jesse, love your show. Look, got 2 tattoos. A star, because I like stars. And 1776, because the USA is my favorite country ever. No bad intentions with my tattoos. But have I ruined my chances of having a true connection with God?
No. I wouldn't recommend you put tattoos on, but no. We all do stupid stuff when we're blind. Don't worry about it. Oh, but
Laquan also says, recently I started your silent prayers, had great results, stopped being in my mind and living in the present. Worried about my tattoos messing up my chances. Thanks for your
Don't worry. Worry pretend to be a truth and it's not. So don't worry. Worry is a lie, so don't worry. Alright? Amazing. Thank you.
And shout out to the top contributors on the D-Live crew, Cactus Neighbor, Gainesville, Kid Combo 1, Groovy Monkey, and the rest. Thank you guys. Shout out also, of course, to the Rumble supporters as well as the locals and everybody else. And thank you guys. That's all for now.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Let me go quick into Lance, a first-time caller out of Virginia. Lance, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Thank you, Jesse.
Yes, sir.
Good to be here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I decided I had to call in when that kid called earlier. It was, giving you all the stuff about Jesse Waters.
Oh, Jason from New York. Okay.
Yeah. And hopefully he still listens because I really wanted to point out, it's not about whether, condoms were delivered to Palestine or any of these other things. That's not what any of it is about. The whole point of it is that all of this money is being allocated to things that are ridiculous and obviously scams. It's obviously all kickbacks and corruption. You know, like, there's no fact checks that need to be done because all they did was audit the book.
Right. Absolutely.
So, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I was curious, like, just how amazing you think. What are we, 2 weeks in, and it's just like, it's like Christmas every day.
It's amazing, man. It's so amazing that it almost like it's too much because I'm so used to seeing the country do everything wrong and never nothing good for the country or the people. And seeing this is mind-blowing to me. It's amazing.
And after, in his first term, when, we didn't know exactly what the game was at that time, and everything just got stopped in its tracks. But clearly, he spent 4 years doing his homework, getting all his chess pieces set up, and I mean, it's just unbelievable. I never expected to see things go like this. I mean, when he defunded USAID, like, I could have died happy right there. I mean, because that takes out all of your regime change operations.
Yeah.
That also takes care of the spigot of the southern border. No more people are going to be coming across because all the NGOs were funding, the entire invasion operation.
He said that we're going to get tired of. What do you think? We're not going to. What?
Bored with
winning.
Yeah, something like that. And he's right.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Yeah. But you know what, Lance? I am so out of time. I'm glad I was able to get to your call, though. You have waited for a while. And I appreciate you calling. Call me again.
Yeah, I totally will. Thanks.
Are you, quick, yes or no, are you going to Gaza for a vacation?
That's the one thing I'm unhappy with Trump about. Like, I don't see what that does for America. Like, I thought we're not going to be looking for trouble anymore.
Well, no, you're gonna be able to vacation in Gaza. It's gonna be like a hot spot.
If you put up the Riviera, I'll go.
That's right. All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Right now, I am so out of time. Man, what an amazing Black Friday, huh? I'll see you on Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. RebuildingTheMan.com/church. Get on the straight and narrow, folks. If you want to be free, you can have perfect peace right here on earth while you live. All of your sins have been wiped away and you're free. You just don't know it because you believe the lie and you refuse to drop your anger. You refuse to drop it. So you just suffer your hell. But for those men and women who want to be free, forgive your mothers, all people, Jewish, black, white, poor, rich, whatever. Actors, no matter, president, vice president. If you want to be free, you must forgive mama and return to the Father. Forgive your fathers, all right? Do the silent prayer. RebuildingTheMan.com/prayer. Get your Punchy's coffee at RebuildingTheMan.com/store. The Hake Report coming up, and then a brand new episode of For the State at 11, and then the American Anchor Baby. He might be able to find that lost plane over there in Alaska, and then ended up in Noah. Where did it? Nome. It ended up in Nome, and now it's not known where it's located. What the? The Hake Report is coming up now. Have a good weekend. And to the callers, Carlos out of Miami, Rick out of Virginia, and the caller that just dropped, and the other one, I'm out of time. Have a good weekend. I'll be back on Monday if the Lord is willing and the creek to ride. And I'll see you on Sunday. We had a men's forum last night. I closed my eyes. It was so good. I got home. So here's you to download.
I know some people have called in and they wonder if the silent prayer is working, and I just want to take a second and to tell them that it works. You just have to stick with it.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I started doing before I even forgave my parents. And
We are audio
I'm
and
so
video
stressed
recording this
and
ride for your
I know
safety.
Sometimes that I just would have to stop in the middle of what I was doing and go into the silent prayer. And it really does help. Like, I don't have the word.
Amazing. You haven't seen anything yet. Doubt every thought. Bring every thought into captivity. Just let them all pass. Don't judge them. You haven't seen anything. It gets better and better and better.
Right on, Terry.
Go to step it's very
Predictable. Judges are going to get, because it was towards the end of the show. So we'll see what happens. Anything could happen in the next half hour or 2 hours. Has to be less than 2 hours. Let me turn this down because let me turn that wind noise down, and we're over on GMR, Glendora Mountain Road in the San Gabriel Valley. But anyway, guys, let's just get right on. Oh, here, let me just do this. Hey. Nice. I want to start right off with something before I get into the show here. I would like to get to Michael in Canada, who taught me how to say Canada correctly. How you doing, Michael?
What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Well, still got my job for a month, maybe.
Okay, cool. Right on, man. Congrats.
Well, yeah, you know that those tariffs that are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fear for my job. Not gonna lie, man.
Oh, because of what Trump is doing with the tariffs, huh? And it may affect your job. Okay, well, hopefully if there are changes and challenges, there are good challenges and good changes that you'll come out better for it, not bitter.
Well, if there's no job to get, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man.
Yeah, well.
I cannot trust the politician out here.
Oh, that's for sure.
For saving my life.
Oh, definitely
I
not.
could die in the waiting room at the hospital before being treated. So I'm not gonna wait for them to feed me.
That's true. Yeah, definitely. Maybe get your. Look out for other opportunities, man. Don't wait for the government to help you out. Just in case, but don't worry. Jesus said, "Do not worry."
Ah, don't worry. I'm never worried because I've been through some times in my life, and you know, at least if I'm breathing okay, everything's fine.
Ronnie from Ohio, my friend and your friend, wants you to say government.
I was practicing.
No, he likes how you say it.
Because sometimes I look at the chat, and I think it's funny that they laugh at the way that I speak. But,
right.
Try to speak French just to see what it's gonna be for you.
Yeah, I have no idea how to speak French. I can read Spanish okay. I can read Chinese, at least pinyin. I can't read Chinese characters. Somewhat okay. Sometimes. Very slowly.
If you understand Chinese, maybe French could be a little easier for you. Because Chinese, it's very different.
That's true. I was just saying, I didn't say I understand Chinese. I was just saying I can sound out the pinyin, which is the romanization of their sounds, their characters, their letters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, to know that. Okay, well. But anyway, you know those tariffs, I love Trump, but I think that's a bad move, man.
Oh, really?
Not because I'm gonna lose my job. Trump did a bad move. Yes, a little bit because free market is a big thing for you Americans. I mean,
right.
That's how you make your money, man. If you want those manufacturers to go back to the U.S., it's going to be a big problem.
Because you guys manufacture for
No, not Canada, but maybe plus Mexico, China, all those kind of places. Not Canada. Canada, we are resources like oil and all this kind of thing. We got the rough materials. We don't do much.
Okay. You know, has Trump restarted the Keystone XL pipeline? I haven't heard any news about that. I remember he started it, and then I don't know if a judge tried to shut it down, but Biden stopped it, I think, or I forget. But
I don't know, but the Prime Minister of Alberta, she's a female, but she speaks with Trump about those kind of things with the oil to redistribute the Albertan oil because it's cheap and it's well made. It's Canadian.
yeah,
And she trying to keep the deal going because it's not Trump that's the problem, it's the people over here. It's the politician over here.
I believe that. Yeah, definitely.
They're trying to play the game with Trump, which will not work and will bring a lot of misery to the people who don't want this. And he bent the knee for now.
Trump did.
But,
He paused the tariffs. huh?
No, Trudeau.
Oh, okay. Nice.
He bent the knee for now, and in the media they say that not all, but they mostly say that he's a hero. He's a good prime minister for the time that he's here, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But he did nothing. You can't even compete.
Yeah.
The problem with that is if they trying to play the game, we're gonna bend the knee real quick. Like the economy gonna crash right now. Like we need the free trade between Mexico and the United States to survive in Canada. And our dollar is at I think 70 cents,
Good day.
which is pretty low.
So
in matters of months, we're gonna crash out.
wow.
We got even here with Mr. Poilievre, which is a career politician. Can even trust this guy. He wants to play the game a little bit too. So he wants to. We got a lot of tariffs between provinces in Canada. So we want to stop that and to do our own thing. It will not work.
How do you spell Poilievre's name?
Pierre Poilievre. That's the French way to say it. And he's not French Canadian, but I think his dad or his grandfather was French. That's why he got a kind of French name.
And he's the one who was eating that apple, clowning the journalist who was trying to challenge him on something, and he said something sort of common sense, and so a lot of conservatives thought he was so great, but he's a phony politician, you're saying, and I tend to agree with you just on my impression of him. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, he cannot be worse than Trudeau, but he's a politician. He never did nothing else in his life.
Yeah.
The why I trust Trump, and I think he's a good guy because he did things in his life. He's a billionaire.
Right.
He got a lot of business. He got a good family, and he looks like the way he speaks, the way he talks, he looks honest.
Yeah, that's
But,
fair.
I'm gonna, I look at Trump now, and I'm not sure, man. He seems to be Jewish owned now.
Oh, really? Poilievre or Trump?
Trump.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
He's not seeing like America first, like he was supposed to be. I
Well-
mean, he is, but when you speak about Gaza, it's not a bad idea, but he want to put tariffs on everybody, but he keeps giving it money to the Jews, to Israel.
Right.
And I mean, Israel, what are they doing besides killing people everywhere? I mean, they're good at it.
I don't know.
They're good at it. They're good at it. But I mean, I don't think the American taxpayer has to pay for that. America first means keeping the money of the taxpayer in America, not everywhere. USA, it's a good thing that it's going to be banned, but I mean,
It's a good thing that what's going to be banned?
USA.
Oh, USAID, that we're going to, well, at least downsize USAID, yeah. That's interesting. I get the sense that a lot of French Canadians are...
We are audio and video recording this ride for your
they
safety.
don't fall for this love for the Jews in Israel.
No. It's a tradition over here. When you say something stupid or you do something stupid, we call you a Jew.
Really? Wow. I did not know that. French Canadians are.
You say espèce de juif.
I'm sorry, please no eating in my car.
And what's that mean? Or maybe you don't
Can you
translate
stop
it.
playing the weird anti-Semitic shit then?
Wow. I did not know that. I mean, I'm starting to learn about French Canadians because of you, and there's another guy who was on the Jesse Lee Peterson show, I think.
I'll
Was
just
that guy?
report you.
Maybe he wasn't on the JLP show.
Don't worry, they're watching me already.
So they can hear of the
Maybe
anti-Semitic.
he might have
Yeah.
interviewed Jesse. Something.
GF Gary
Yeah. And then, of course, Nugget Man. Maybe I'm wrong.
That sounds French Canadian.
I think I learned from Anchor Baby that Nugget Man may or may not be French Canadian, not to dox him.
Yeah, he's French Canadian. Sometimes I speak with him in the chat.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting, man. Yeah, just keep on waiting and seeing. And
Yeah, that's what I do for now because
A
we've got
recording
a
from the
month.
previous
too.
10 minutes will be
But,
sent to the
I'm
registered
working
phone and
in
email.
Stainless and how do you say that?
Being recorded. Hello, welcome to the dedicated safety department. Thank you for reaching out. My name is Leah. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to report my last rider. I told them politely not to eat in my car, and they said they were going to report me for the podcast I was playing, and they said it was, you know, they were saying it was bad for whatever I was playing. I have a recording of it. They said they were going to report me unfairly, so I have the recording. I could send it to you guys if you need it.
Thank you for making us aware. Are you safe, first off?
Yeah. I told her to get out of my vehicle. Her name was Lauren. Do I still get compensated for the ride, even though I canceled it on my end?
I'm going to check for you.
Okay.
Just confirm in the beginning your name and your email.
Yeah.
So just to make sure that we are on the same page, we're calling to report Lauren, the passenger, because you told her not to eat on the vehicle. And
Yeah, so
then
I caught her eating, and I told her, hey, can you please not eat in my car? And then she said, well, can you stop playing that? She said anti-Semitic podcast, and they didn't say anything that was inappropriate. I'm Christian myself, so they were just talking about something about, you know, religion, but it didn't make anyone offensive or anything. Again, I have the recording of it, so she shouldn't have never been offended about anything because they didn't say anything derogatory or anything like that. So because she was judging what I was playing, which if you look at my profile, it's 5 stars. No one has ever complained about anything as far as what I've played as far as music or podcasts. But yeah, I just kicked her out because I don't want to be rated unfairly.
Appreciate it. Thank you for clearing up all of that. So you were playing something regarding the Christian religious, and she told you it's anti-Semitic. She did not appreciate that you are having these podcasts during the vehicle, and she told you that she's going to report you in regards of that, right?
Correct. All because I told her not to eat in my car.
Got you. Okay. Thank you so much for making this clear. I will have all the pleasure to help you immediately because we do not tolerate such a behavior at all.
Yeah.
So can we just allow me 2 minutes on hold to get more information about this ride so I can help you back? Do not hang up, please.
Of course.
Thank you.
Chain me.
Nathaniel.
Yes.
Thank you for your patience waiting for me on the line. I just want to assure you that during the hold, I was just getting more information about the ride.
Yeah, of course.
Immediately, I was able to open investigation with your passenger, Lauren, because of her unsafe behavior, that she was making some derogatory comment toward you during this ride.
Yeah.
In regards of that, which is a behavior that we do not condone at all, so the investigation being opened immediately. And I'll be following up with you shortly on your email to confirm the report for today's call and as well to walk you through the process.
Okay.
I would like to thank you for taking the right action for canceling the ride and making us clear by calling us. So really appreciate that. As well, you will have the cancellation fee will be removed. It was $10.24, so it has been granted to your account as a bonus now, $10.24, and you will be receiving the same details on the email shortly.
Great, thank you so much.
I would like to remind you as well, Nathaniel, in the future, you can always do the same in case if you felt unsafe from the passenger behavior or any other outsourced behavior that was not going to be expected. So just cancel and call us so we can take care of everything for you.
Yeah, and I know it was, and I know for her it was out of hatred of me telling her not to eat in my car. But I've had instances where people, ask me to turn down my music or turn off the podcast, and I have no problem doing that, whether it was something, and I don't try to play anything derogatory or anything that would offend anyone.
Yeah.
So if it comes down to that, I immediately turn it off or turn it down. But for her to be offended just because I asked her not to eat in my car and I just want to keep my car clean, I don't even eat in my own car.
Yeah.
And again, I have a dash cam and video of it. So if you guys need it for further investigation, let me know.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing more details.
Absolutely.
Thank you for calling, Nathaniel. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you so much for helping.
My pleasure. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Bye.
In the metal industry.
Okay. That's cool.
That's one of the things that's going to be tariffs are like the aluminum and these things that we need to get our job
We
done.
are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
It's just like a 7-Eleven job,
Okay.
In the,
That's respectable, man, and there will always, I think, hopefully, be jobs along those lines.
but
Maybe fewer sometimes when businesses close down, but hopefully do your best at that job too.
and what scares the most? That Justin Trudeau is now gone. Now we're gonna have the governor of the Bank of Canada, Mark Carney, as the prime minister.
Oh.
And this man is like really
I just realized I was talking and you didn't hear me at all. No, we're waiting because a Lyft rider just reported me for being for listening to something that's anti-Semitic. But the reason why she reported me is because I kicked her out for eating in my car. I said, hey, well, here's how it went. I made a highlight already. It's on YouTube already. I made a highlight. I said, hey, please don't eat in my car. Oh, well, please don't play this podcast. It's anti-Semitic. I was like, she's like, I'm going to report you. So after that, just kicked her out. Didn't say a word to her. Just pulled over. Canceled it. Oh, I'm going to report you. Okay. I didn't say anything wrong. Oh, I'm just going to report you. Okay. Let's see how far that goes. Let's see whose account lasts longer. Mine or yours. My account's 5 stars with over 2,100 rides. No, I'm not permanently blocked, but they did put my account on hold, but I'm not worried about it because it's going to be unblocked in a second. They said it's going to take like 20-30 minutes, so I'm not freaking out. It sucks because I'm almost done with my shift. But I reported her way before she even reported me, so... Because I have the screenshot of when I reported it, and the lady emailed me about the report. So, I reported her before she reported me, and then I have the dash cam footage that I just sent over, so. If this was Uber, oh my gosh, I'd be waiting freaking 3 weeks, probably longer. But Lyft, they don't play games. They're looking at it right now. I literally just got off the phone with them. But as I wait for them to call me to get me back online, we're at like 170, I think. 160, 170. Oh, my game. Click on my my Rumble account and follow me there. Once I get 5 subscribers, I'll be able to go on there. Yeah, I might as well. Nothing. Just don't play anything. Like, I can't even enjoy my own car. Who gives a shit what I play? It's not even derogatory. I don't play anything offensive, derogatory. I don't play violent rap music. Like, I don't play any of that stuff. It's very soothing, just enjoyable. Podcasts, talking about the news. Like, people actually I've had people tell me to turn up the news because I'm playing it. Like the news that I listen to. Not the actual news, but the news I listen to. I get people that tell me to turn it up. And all they were talking about was Gaza. They were talking about the news. You can't tell me I can't play the news in my own car. You can't tell me.
Descent.
You didn't know that?
How do we still not have service in this restaurant? What's going on?
You came up with this restaurant. This is
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I say it was
Yeah.
Mexican. I knew you was of Mexican descent.
You didn't know that until 3 minutes ago.
It was a guess. A girl will have. I like to order.
Oh
for
my
my
God,
woman.
you like-
Yeah, I like to order for her.
Kind of crazy.
She'll have a Tostita salad. Yeah,
Oh
come on.
my
now.
God, a salad.
She'll have an enchilada. Enchilada.
Enchilada?
Is that how you pronounce it? She got the tostada salad.
Tostada salad?
Yeah.
A salad.
And she'll have the you like nachos, huh? You got a little.
This is our first date.
Get her the nachos. She got
He
25%
listens so well.
Mexican in her. What you like, baby?
Snack.
Like, look at my account and tell me. Where is it? This is today. 5 stars. Past 100 rides, 5 stars. No complaints. No real complaints. Not this fake stuff. Not these fake complaints. No real complaints. 5 stars. Alleged discriminatory behavior. For real, they'll do anything. That's why I have this recorded. But yeah, follow me on Rumble so that way you guys can see everything. So I can play music, play whatever. You guys can say whatever on Rumble. But I just need 5 subscribers on there to go live. So the link's on the pinned message there. Just because I told her not to eat in my car. Like, what? You can't eat in my car. Oh, well, I'm going to report you because your music's on. And it's anti-Semitic. Okay, how is that anti-Semitic? Because they said Jew and Gaza in the same sentence? Like, get out of here with that.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
I'll call him again. No, I don't. I can probably look it up.
Hey, my name is Camilo. I'm with List Safety Department.
Just on the phone. I didn't want to. I think I could look up the case number. Oh, I don't have that information on me though. I'll look at it later tonight. Yeah, so I knew she said she's gonna report me, so I immediately made a highlight. So if you click on my YouTube channel, you'll see the highlight of the video. It's the second most recent one, and you'll see the whole thing. But I wasn't even rude to her. All I said is, "Hey, can you please stop eating in my car?" And I saw her eating in my car way before I even said anything. But I don't want to say anything mean. But just know I want to say some things that are mean. But yeah, you can look at it. It's just a random highlight from 2 hours ago or something.
Hey, I'm back.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so I've been ahead and taken a look into your case, and, well, what I can see here is that this is being handled by a higher specialized team.
Yeah, I was talking to Mario, and our call got disconnected, and I was wondering how to get back with a hold of him.
Yeah. I'm not sure how to transfer you to them.
Okay.
Because I don't have the capabilities to, like I said, this is being handled by a higher specialized team.
Sure.
What you can do is, in the email they sent you.
I've already sent documentation. I reported this person before they reported me because I knew. Well, they told me they were going to report me for a false accusation. So I immediately got all the recordings and sent it over to Mario. Like I said, I was on a phone call with them, but the phone got disconnected.
Okay. That's good to hear that you've already provided the supporting documentation. And I really can't at this moment connect you to Mario specifically, but you should be getting follow-up on your email.
Yeah, no problem. Sounds good.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. I was just trying to connect with Mario again, but I guess I'll just wait for the email.
I understand. Yeah. I'm sorry that I can't help with that.
No worries. Are you able to see my documentation of what I sent over?
Yeah, I can see the email history here.
Okay, sounds good. I just want to make sure that you guys are able to see it because I want to be back on the road immediately.
I understand, yeah. I hope you can get this result too.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Now, for shits and giggles, let's call Uber. Let's see how Uber handles my case. Oh, specialized team. Specialized team. Let me transfer you. Specialized team.
S2.
Please
stay on the line, and we'll connect you to the next available team member.
Yeah, we'll transfer you to a specialized team. Okay, talk to them.
Thank you for calling Uber Safety. This is Rosie. May I ask who I'm speaking with?
It's been about 10 days since I've gotten a review on my appeal, and it's a little frustrating because, you know, I'm in financial debt because I relied on Uber as a full-time job, and at this point, I don't even know if I can afford rent because I'm not able to access my account and drive for Uber.
Okay, so I'm really sorry, Nathaniel, for what's happening in Spain. So regarding for the team safe, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to connect the call to the specialized team so they can further assist you with the team safe. So may please just call on hold for one moment while I'm connecting to them.
Sure. Other news too. So I messaged this lady. I said, hey, I want to take you out, pick your brain about real estate. Oh, how are you doing today? You can take me out. Brain about real estate, question mark. I was like, what's your number? I hope you're doing well. She said, I'm good, thanks. And then I did phone emoji. And then it was like a day or two went by. I said, hey, do you just want to go on that date? Yes. What's your phone number? Free tonight or tomorrow? And then she's like, send me your number. I'm like, okay. So why does it matter? I'm like, why does it matter? Either yours or mine. Then when do you want to meet? I said, I just sent you my number. Text me. Where are you located? And I just said it's in phone emoji again. They hung up on me on accident because I didn't say anything.
Hi, thanks for calling Uber support. Please note, this call will
Like, we're not going to play this game.
for quality and training purposes. Before I transfer you, I just need to verify your date of birth. Using your touchtone keypad, enter 2 digits for the month, 2 digits for the day, and we'll connect you to the next available team member. Thank you for calling Uber support. My name is Phil. Can I have your first and last name? Daniel. Hang on, let me just pull up the rest of the account
Car
here.
parked. Recording will stop.
Yeah.
There you go. Yes, how may I help you today?
Yeah, it's been 10 days since someone hasn't looked at my appeal. Just seeing if I can get an update and get back on the road as soon as possible.
Audio video recording has stopped.
I'm so sorry for this.
I agree.
Yeah. Should have been closed already.
Yeah, well, it's been open. I can't send any more information to my appeal. It seems like they've closed access to me to send more information about my appeal. It's unlawful. I mean, I've been accused of unsafe driving. Apparently, it's happened 3 times in the past 60 days. But I've sent you guys summaries and dash cam footage and reports that show that I am a safe driver. And I'm just a little confused why I haven't been back on the road yet. I've been told it was supposed to be 5 to 7 days. And
Technically, yes. That's the appeal will be reviewed in.
and it's very clear. It's very clear, even looking at my Uber Insight score, that I'm a safe driver. My Uber Insight score says I'm a 94. I have over 9,700 rides. I know I'm not gonna please everyone, but these are false accusations. This is defamation. I shouldn't be having to deal with this when I've showed 100% proof of how safe of a driver, even on those exact dates.
Great, Nathaniel. Sorry, I'm actually communicating with the escalations team right now, asking them what are my options in regards to this.
Sure.
I was advised to open up the ticket for our safety team to reach out to you because they're the ones.
Yeah, but I've been calling you guys, and there's probably about 20 to 30 open tickets now, and no one has actually contacted me. When I do get contacted, it's the same response by a different person telling me to add more information if I haven't already to my appeal. So I'm confused, frustrated, and in financial debt because of this false accusation. And it shouldn't take 10 days to look into when I specifically gave you the dates.
Exactly.
I even have a screenshot of messages that I communicate with another rep, even looking at the dates to my dashcam summaries. And my dashcam summaries say I'm a safe driver compared to the false accusations that I received.
Got it. I'm still waiting for what the escalation team is gonna advise in regards to this. Cases like this, I mean, when it comes to this kind of an appeal, only the safety team is capable of doing a follow-up with the internal team, since the internal team is the one reviewing the appeal that was submitted.
Yeah. Well, each day I'm not working for Uber. I mean, I got bills to pay. I got rent to pay. Got phone bills to pay. Got to pay for my car. Got a family to feed.
Sorry, let me place this call and hold. Give me 2 to 3 minutes.
Sure.
Hang on, please.
Should I start fake crying? For real, should I start fake crying? Well, I've already, I was like, oh, I got evicted. And they don't care. What do you mean adjusted? Does that make you happy? Doesn't matter. Does it make you happy now? My gosh, I'm the tallest thing in the freaking car. It doesn't matter how tall it is. They just don't like me, that's why. They don't want me to be. I was a DEI hire. They don't want to hire me anymore. Thank you, Aaron. There was a time, though, P. Hustle, where I called him just like this about me being intoxicated while driving, allegedly. And it was just a phone conversation. Yeah, B. Hustle, but I need to get back on the road with this Uber stuff. I need to get back on the road with Uber. I'm losing money without Uber in my arsenal. If I was driving for Uber and Lyft, I'd be done driving already. I'd be at $300-400 already. I'd be done. Instead, I have to deal with fake accusations. Just like, here's all the footage you could possibly have to justify how safe of a driver I am. Yet you don't want to look at it. And yet you want to come to the conclusion, oh yeah, you got 3 reports of the same problem. Well, on Lyft, I have the same bullshit too. But Lyft's not taking 10 business days. It's taking 45 minutes at most. No, but I mean, Lyft is faster about problems because I literally was just reported for kicking out a rider for eating in my car. So when things like that happen, they instantly emailed me, and now I'm just waiting for them to look over my footage. And I should be back on the road within an hour. So it's just annoying how Uber is taking 10 business days. Shouldn't take 10 business days. Just take 2 hours.
Hello, Daniel.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you for patiently waiting. Right, I ended up going off the process, and I've escalated this issue further with one of our specialized team. Expect to receive an update within 1 to 2 hours.
Okay, well, have they actually looked at my appeal? Because I'm afraid I'm going to get the same message as I have before. And I feel like no one's looked at my appeal because I already have a screenshot of a rep looking at my screenshots, but they weren't the decision maker to get me reactivated. They physically, I asked them what dates did I get these reports. They shared the report. They shared the days that I got these reports, and I sent them. Well, I've sent you guys December, January, and February dash cam summaries of how good of a driver I am. So again, it shouldn't take 10 business days. If anything, it should take 1 or 2 hours to look at my appeal and be able to justify how safe of a driver I am. I mean, I record myself every single day of footage after footage after footage. The only thing you'll see me do is pick my nose. Like I know I'm a safe driver. The only time I'm on my phone is when I'm accepting reservations or accepting or declining a ride or trying to go on break. So I don't know what other evidence is needed to get me back on the road, but like I said, this is way too long. I'm behind on my bills. I got rent to pay, and Valentine's Day is next week, and I can't even take my girlfriend out to dinner because I don't have a job right now.
The specialized team will actually be the one to follow up from the internal department because the appeal is being reviewed by the internal department, and we don't have, from my department, we're not capable of following up with them.
Okay. So they told you in 2 hours I should have reactivation or what?
You'll get a feedback within 1 to 2 hours, an update.
Okay. So that update could mean that they've concluded their investigation?
It could really mean anything at this point.
Alrighty. Well, I hope it's not any extra days because again, this is not necessary for something so small. I mean, if it's unsafe driving, you guys can look at my Uber driver score, which is a 94, and my dash cam summary, which is unbiased, and it records inside my car and outside. It's a 97 or 98 or 100. So again, if my only allegations is unsafe driving, there's the proof. The proof is in the pudding. I'm a 94 and 97. All right. Well, thank you for your time. 1 to 2 hours. Okay, I'll get the same message. This is what the message is going to say. Let me pull it up before they do. And I know that the investigation's not over because it wouldn't say it's under review if it was over. It would close, and then it would be you can't sign in. You can't sign in thing. This is the email that I'll get from them. This is person B, a supervisor from Uber's customer support team. Thank you for reaching out to us regarding your account. We appreciate your patience as we work to address your concerns. After reviewing your account, we found another Uber support representative already provided assistance regarding your question and separate. All I'm telling them is to look at my screenshots and call me. Or number 2. This is Agent 3 from Uber support team. Thanks for following up. I can confirm that your account has been submitted as an appeal review. I know process usually takes 7 business days. However, I do assure you that you'll be notified via message in the app once review is complete. Or I'll get this message. Where is it? Or I'll get this message. This is blah, 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 a supervisor from Uber support. Thank you for reaching out. We appreciate you taking the time and let us know your concerns. And we previously advised we addressed your issue in a separate thread to ensure. Oh, that's the same one. Here's another one. We are unable to file an appeal on your behalf. You can appeal a deactivation through the app message you received from the deactivation title. Your account has been deactivated. So it's literally the same messages, just different people. And I thought they're different, but all it is the same. It's a different person just rewriting it or modifying a little bit in their own paraphrasing. All right, Lyft is taking a little bit longer than it should take.
How can I assist you today?
When things like this happen, the rider should be on hold too. Like, hey, since you reported this driver, your account's on hold too because the driver reported you. That's how it should work. Because then they think twice about doing fake reports or doing reports out of anger. So that way, if they were at like a gas station or something, they're stranded there until their account has been looked over. My button's like froze. Yes. I'm going to keep calling them until they get me back online. This shouldn't take this long. Thank you, Aaron. Like, look, I'm a 5-star. Why should a 5-star be held accountable for these type of fake actions?
Hello?
Yeah, were you able to get a hold of Mario for me?
Hello? Are you there?
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, were you able to get a hold of Mario for me?
Okay, thank you so much for your waiting your patient on the line. After reviewing this for you, I realized that your case has been handled by a higher team. This higher team doesn't have an open phone line like this one. You must wait for them. They're going to email you as soon as possible.
Yeah, they already emailed me and called me. I lost connection with Mario. Just looking to get back on the phone with
That
Mario.
you can do
Oh, okay.
is reply directly to the email and let them know that the call disconnected so this team can contact you again. Because we are unable to transfer the call with them, as I mentioned before, they don't have an open phone line.
Okay.
The only interaction is between you
Because I was falsely accused of the same actions last week about not accepting a rider because they didn't have a car seat for their child, so they reported me as well. And I don't know if it's like my phone service or just the connection, but the phone call got dropped, and I called your specific team, like yourself, and they were able to message them or something. I don't know. I was on hold for a little bit, and then they were able to get me back online. So I guess I'm a little unclear about your procedure, but you know, if there's any way you guys can communicate with them as well to get them to get me back on the phone with them so we can get me back on the road, that'd be great.
So sorry for that. The situation can be handled by the phone with them. I cannot transfer the call.
Okay, sounds
I
good.
can see that you replied directly to the email.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
And this team got the email, so please be patient. They're going to assist you as soon as possible.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Have a
It's talking too much. Well, we're not even going to be able to go online anymore because I got to go to bed soon. So this day was kind of ruined.
Just still taking it day by day, but I'm assuming that I'll come back fairly quickly. I'm just, you know, just trying to stay focused on the rehab and just, like I said, just take it day by day. But definitely seeing progress and definitely heading in the right direction.
Any questions for Max?
We'll get to Max.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
Right. This for AD. AD. Just still taking it day.
for me. I want to do it with a team that took a chance on me. A city that, well,
For some reason, I knew this song was going to play.